Hey guys, hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're gonna be making a delicious recipe. This is a 1 skillet casserole type meal. You could also make it as like a big party appetizer for football games. So if you're serving this, I would definitely call it more of a dip. I like to make this for meal prep or just for dinner. And in that case, you're using cauliflower, and then you've also got some chorizo. So it's basically just a dinner in 1 skillet. So super easy to make, really quick, easy cleanup. I'm gonna show you exactly how to make it. As for the chorizo, this is the chorizo we're using. And the most important part of this is the no fillers aspect. So any carbs that you see on the nutrition label of this chorizo just come from all the spices. So if you get a chorizo like this, there is gonna be carbs, but don't worry about that because it's gonna be just coming from the spices. There's no like dextrose or anything else you should be worrying about. Other chorizo is fine. Just look for low carb as possible. And then you can use any kind of meat too. You can use ground pork, you can use ground beef, and then you'll just add in like your traditional Mexican spices. So I'm going to heat my skillet to medium-high heat right now. And then I'm gonna slice these open and take the chorizo out. Chorizo is also a super fatty meat, so you don't need to add any extra oil or butter or coconut oil to the pan. The skillet's hot, so we are going to add in this chorizo. So we want to get this browning, so I'm just going to break it up into crumbles right now. And we are using 8 ounces of chorizo due to the carbs. But if you're using something like ground beef, there's 0 carbs in it, you can go with a pound. So as the chorizo cooks down and browns, we are going to dice up 1/3 of a white onion. And then here in this bowl, we have 2 cups, half a head of a medium head of cauliflower, just chopped up roughly. I just did this with a knife on a cutting board. You can also pulse your cauliflower in a processor and that'll give you cauliflower rice if that's what you prefer. So this is basically cooked down. We're gonna add in our onion and the cauliflower. And we're gonna cook this down until the cauliflower is tender, onions are translucent, 3 to 7 minutes in that ballpark. So it's been about 5 minutes and everything is looking really cooked down and tender, which is what you want. Also, it's important to have an oven-safe skillet because we're gonna put this in the oven once we top it with cheese to broil it and get it super melty. So at this point, we're gonna add in 2 creamy, delicious ingredients, 2 ounces of cream cheese, and then we're also gonna add in half a cup of sour cream. I'm also gonna get the oven to broil because that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a quick 1 to 2 minute broil for the cheese. Now we're just gonna incorporate everything, heat it through, mix it in. This looks amazing. This is like my favorite kind of meal, just like slop. You could say I was a pig in a past life. Indians believe in past lives. So this looks heavenly and it looks about good. I'm gonna turn the heat off. We're gonna spread it out evenly. And now for the toppings. So you can go with whatever cheese you want. We're gonna do half a cup Monterey, half a cup cheddar. Okay. Now we're gonna pop this in the oven on broil. We're gonna keep an eye on it, but I would say 1 to 2 minutes. So this is looking really good. I want to get a little brown on it on the top still, so I'm going to let it go for another 10 to 15 seconds. Julius, you're going to get hurt. Oh, that looks perfect to me. So as you can see, it browned a lot on the top. I like to show the cheddar cheese and the Monterey, like the white. It looks like a pretty pattern. So if you're serving it, this is how I do it. I also top it with some cilantro, with some avocado slices, and maybe even jalapeno if you want that extra spice. A dollop of sour cream, you're good to go. I'm gonna give this a try and let you know what's up. Oh wow, the chorizo is just packed with so much flavor. The onions and even the cauliflower are still a little crunchy, so you get a crunch, super cheesy and creamy at the same time. This is a great recipe just for dinner or for an appetizer. Make this, you will not regret it.